Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nick Daniel. This is Daniel SYAZWAN, Adam Muhammad, and Khaizad. So today we would like to present our discussion about how to establish a sustainability club to encourage the development of an economically and socially sustainable campus. So as our team member, we need to discuss about the aspect which is event program and activities, funds and budgeting, promotion and marketing advertising strategies, and logistic and technical setups. So firstly, we would like to discuss about event program and activities. So what you guys think about it?
Alright, for me, the most important thing for any event is opening ceremony. Opening ceremony is where we let the university president give a welcome speech, and then we can keynote address by an environmental speaker expert. And last but not least, which is this is where we introduce about our club and our vision and mission, and the most important thing is our goals, what we want to reach, and at least we want them to know about us, and we can at the same time spreading awareness about sustainability, because for me it is important for us to really pay attention on sustainability nowadays, because as we know, people nowadays starting to forget about how to keep our earth at the good shape. So, do you guys have anything to add on for activities? Okay.
I think in a program is not complete without any activities or competition, right? So I think we can do a student competition. For example, we can do an eco-friendly project competitions, such as competition to create a new technology in order to save the planet from the disaster. So after that, we also can do art and poster contest to promoting sustainability. So in this art and poster contest, we can encourage the 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 people to use recycle materials to done the art. So in other way, we also can encourage them to make more of this art using recyclable material.
It is actually quite a good idea by doing the activities of a students competition, like doing some arts regarding relating with the recyclable items or something. It can be, I'm suggesting we're doing an exhibition which the idea can be used as a part of the activities. So basically the exhibition, we're going to be focusing more on promoting and demonstrating on the sustainability practices. For example, maybe we can invite a big company, company related with sustainability, for example, Spritzer, for them to demonstrate on how the students can recycle the item of, like, for example, maybe a plastic. From a plastic you can turn to into a from a plastic bottle you can turn it into a cup, or maybe we can put something as a stationery holder or something. So I think that's is actually a good idea. And also the idea of doing the exhibition, we can demonstrate the eco-friendly practices, and also we can show to the student how to decompose a certain item. For example, like a plastic, we cannot just throw it in a in a dustbin dustbin and so on. We need to, like, put it under soil so that it will decompose. Maybe it's gonna take a long time, but at least it teach the students on how to properly maintain and doing the sustainability practices. So do you guys think that the idea is actually helpful for the students? The event of the idea is actually quite helpful for the students?
I think for me, I think I agree with your idea because it will give the benefit for the students and for the club that we will organize it.
Okay, so we do agree on organizing three point programs that have been suggested. Oh, in order for us to further our idea, first we need to think of the funding and budgeting. Otherwise, we cannot proceed. And yeah, there are a lot of expenses and costing that needs to be covered. Do you guys think like is there any way that we can gain money in order for us to cover the expenses that we're gonna be held?
I think for us, I think maybe we should find sponsorship like companies who focus on sustainability. For example, like Dutch Lady, they always focusing on sustainability. So by we collaborating with them, we might get sponsorship from them to con- to overrun our club in aspect of event and management. So what do you guys think about it?
All right. I'm quite agree about sponsorship because this is where we got most of the funds lah. And then I would suggesting ticket sales as well. At the same time, while we already have a sponsorship like Spritzer, as you said, we can selling their merchandise as well. And at the same time, because you are saying about having an exhibition, right? So we can selling our ticket for anyone to attend the exhibition and maybe registration fees for the students competition, right? So I think this is one of the best way to gain extra funding because we cannot solely focus on sponsorship only. We have to find any other way as a backup as well. So you have anything to add on?
Actually, it is actually quite a good idea by doing a ticket sales. And also at the same time, in order for us to promote the ticket sales, we can also like maybe add a merit which can attract the student to join our program, which nowadays in university we know that merit is actually quite important for them to stay in the college. All right. So by adding more to the idea of funding and budgeting, how about we go for a grant and donation? So basically, we can ask for the donation from the university since they have had established this club. So maybe after we propose some idea regarding a few campaigns idea that have been suggested, they might uh donate us and grant us a few monies for the expenses of our programs. Um, and also we can maybe perhaps set up a donation campaign and we can ask donation from our alumni. Mostly in university they have the alumni club and usually the alumni club will support and will support the students, the current student that still studying. So by using that club, we can promote the sustainability and we can ask them regarding the budgeting and propose to them a few ideas so that they're gonna be willing to donate to us for our event, for our upcoming event. Yeah. So do you think that it's actually helpful?
I think you guys give a really good idea, but I more I more agree with the sponsorship and ticket sales. I'm sorry, but I don't agree with your idea in grant and donation because when we say donation, it's like giving money to someone that we don't have the benefit. It's like giving someone money, we don't have the benefit, nothing. So I think it's not a really great way to get money from student by that way. So I think the ticket sales is better because it's like student pay and they get benefit. They can enter the exhibition and see so many things inside the exhibition. And also I think the sponsorship is the most is the greatest way to done this campaign, because we don't take any money from the students. Basically, we yeah yeah we what do we say? Yeah, we gain an investors from outside of the unis, such as a big company, as you said earlier, Spritzer. Yeah, it's a greatest way to done this thing campaign.
All right. I think that's good point as well. And what about we go to promotional, right? So in promotional, I think the most easiest way is by sending emails, advertising emails to all the students. First of all, because it is zero costing, there's no cost at all. We just sending emails and let them know. Um, and then it's more sustainable lah. We cannot sending flyers anymore because right, sending emails is saving times, saving monies, and sustainable. Do you guys have any other things to add on? All right.
I don't think by sending out the emails is gonna be quite helpful because nowadays not all the students gonna be open their emails and look each of the emails on the activities or something that is going on. So maybe in fact people the students are gonna be thinking like, oh, this event or this email might be a scam. So for me this does not actually help in promoting our campaign. How about I'm suggesting on doing a campus outreach? Why do I suggest this? Okay, basically by doing a campus outreach, we can physically interact with the students. For example, where we are handing out the flyer or the posters, we can interact and they can ask any questions about the campaign or the event, and at the same time we can explain and uh we can explain and make them believe that this campaign align with the sustainability practices and it's gonna like be more beneficial to them, and it's not gonna be any waste, so that they think this is not a really a good idea or something. Yeah, and also at the same time we can also put up a digital screen around the campus. Like maybe we can put up a TV, like we can promote our event through like the campus TV. Well, whereby that all around the campus, as we know, there is quite a lot of TVs and screens whereby the the, the university's management can promote and can advertise this campaign offers on practice the sustainability. Do you guys think that by doing the campus outreach is actually quite helpful for the students to know about the campaign?
I think you guys idea is, I can say, okay, but I think I have a better idea. As Adam said earlier, email. I think email is quite unconventional nowadays, because inconvenience nowadays, because as an email user myself, because as an user as an email user, yeah, I'm always ran out of storage in email, so I don't get any new email uh, since that. So campus outreach, I agree with that, advertising using the television or something like that, but I don't agree with giving flyers to students, because it will cost us so much. So instead, I think we can use the social media to promote this campaign or event. So there are so many platforms out there, such as Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, that we can use. We can post any posters or videos or something like that to encourage people, students, and also even the lecturer uh, will um, will go to this campaign. Yeah, I think it's a really good medium for us to use. So you do you guys any other idea for this to add?
Okay, for me, I would like to add. How about we make a media partnership collab? For instance, maybe we could make with local newspaper like Harian Metro regarding our club. So by this, maybe students will read newspaper. Maybe they will interested about it. And for local radios, I think maybe we can make collab with Hot FM for our media partnerships because nowadays students maybe listen radio. I think by collaborating with it, I think maybe we get benefit from it. So what you guys think about it?
Okay, about media partnership, I think using Hot FM and Berita Harian like Harian Metro is a bit difficult, and it's will cost us so much because of course we have to pay them to write about it. We just want to held this event for our university, right? So I think that's not a good thing. And to respond about your point, which is you think that sending emails is might might let them think about getting scammed. What if we just use our official email like your ATM? So at least student will believe this is from your ATM itself. So hopefully there's no scam lah in there. So about your storage, let me finish. Excuse me. Okay, about storage, yeah, you're right. I don't have anything to disagree, but at least for me, sending emails, we get nothing to lose.
Back to my first point, which I focus and explain about students that usually they don't really open the emails and go through each emails and look for certain things that they want. Because like usually when you are using the schools or universities email, we can see that they are not really quite helpful info that we can get from it. So I'm quite disagree with your idea by doing that.
All right. As I said before, we have nothing to lose. We have nothing to lose if we're sending emails. So if we do it, we don't what? All right. As you said, not everyone open their emails, right? At least we get something. If we send like to 10,000 or 50,000 students, maybe if we say 5%, only 5% of them will open from 10,000, there's still many of them. And at least if one of them will get the uh, invitation, they will tell their friends mouth to mouth as well. Like, hey, do you guys know about this event? And they will spread among the student as well. So anything, guys? Right. All right. Now we will discuss about the logistic. First of all, the most important thing about this event is to choose where is the venue. The venue must be secure and central location on campus with ample space because we targeting so much student to join us. And then we need to ensure accessibility for all students, including those with disabilities as well, because we know not everyone have a perfect body and they maybe have disabilities as well. So we need to focus on them too. I think using our main hall is a good idea because for me there's ample space and uh, parking, and it is suitable for disabilities students as well. So we move to the next point.
Okay, the next point is audiovisual equipment. When we said about audio, if of course it will reminds you of microphones, because I think in this university, especially in the main hall, I think it has a really good audio system actually. So I think we can use those system to run this campaign. Yeah. After that, sorry. Okay. After that, sustainable practices. So for this campaign, I think we have to use a lot of materials to make the uh, decoration, photo booth, or the something like flowers or something. So I think we can use recyclable materials such as I said earlier, plastic bottles, cardboard or paper, something like that, to make the decorations. So I think it's really important to use this kind of materials, because as the main point of the campaign is sustainable. So I think it's really important. So after that,
So for so for next point, I think I would suggest about transport and accommodation, which is I suggest that we might arrange transportation for guest speakers and VIPs. For instance, maybe we should arrange for the other for VIPs like they can in our faculty. So I think by arrange this, maybe we can get support from Police Bantuan with it. Deans. I think maybe we can get support from police reserve in your ATM to escort the dean to our main hall. Okay. Okay.
Okay. And lastly, don't we forget about the post event cleanup. Yeah, there's must be a lot of like garbage, a lot of the decorations waste or something. So don't forget that. I'm suggesting maybe we can uh ask for our members from the club to do and to clean up the rubbish and some other things. So on and on, the idea that has been given and no. So all in all, by agreeing, like by suggesting all the idea that has been suggested by all of us, so we do agree in proceeding with the campaign, and it's gonna be a successful launch for our club. And also by doing all those measures, we're gonna be foster a lasting commitment to sustainability within our campus community. So I guess that's all from us, from our discussion. Thank you.